Good evening, all my Sagittariuses. This is the Good Witch with your December reading for the year of 2019. Welcome back to all of you who have been here, and welcome to all of my new people who I know are just coming in droves. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I always try to say that at the beginning because I do tend to get carried away and forget to throw it in later. So if you're watching and you're past 1 minute in and you feel like, just like it. It won't hurt you. Subscribe. You'll run into something that you need to see. Okay, I'm done with that. That was the business part, I guess. Anyway. So this is your love. This is your finances. This is your personal growth, okay? Love for the month of December for Sagittarius. Okay. A lot of you are starting to tell people exactly how you feel regardless of how they take it. You just want everybody to know what the truth is. I'm hearing you're tired of dealing with the drama. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. You have the Eight of Discs. And you have the Hermit card. In one way, you're going inside your shell, and the other way, you're coming out of it. It's like, I'm prepared for the worst, even though I'm not expecting it. Okay, so I'm with this person. I'm going to tell them that I don't want exclusivity with them. And if they leave, so be it. If they stay, I'm okay with that too. It's not that you don't care. It's not that at all. It is that you want to live your truth. You're trying to explain to someone that you love them, but you're not in love with them. That you want them in your life, but not in the way that they want to be in your life. You're putting you first. I think you got this in October as well. The putting you first, the Eight of Discs, the Prudence card, to where you were putting you first and you became possibly stagnant in that. And you've just decided that you don't want to go into another year living your life the way other people want you to live it. Your overall energy for love for the month of December is blossom. When I look at this card and I see flowers turning into fire and energy turning into blossoms, you're creating what you want. You've decided to take control of it without grasping it so tightly. Let me see if you can see this card. Sometimes with these lights you can't. She's holding the energy and letting it grow into the leaves, but she's not holding it so tightly that it can't move. You're letting things levitate in your hand. Like, I am holding the tiger eye, right? I'm still holding the tiger eye. And that's where you are. You're like, they want what they want, you may not want to give them. And they're going to try to push you into it before the holidays. And you're like, well, this is what I have. You're welcome to be here. But if you don't want to be here, you are free to go. You may not be free to come and go as you please, but you are free to go and you are free to stay. But you're not free to do both. So this is what I have to offer. You have to accept it or not. And that's where you are with that. Let's see what they're going to say. Let me go to your money. Nope, can't. Okay, let's see what they're going to. Ooh. Ooh. They still want stability. And you still want to put you first. And there's a power struggle. They're trying not to make a judgment call. Like they don't want to make a decision. But you're telling them they have to. Because they're holding up your happiness with their indecision. And some of them may even lie to you and tell you that they're going to do what you want them to, but then they're going to refuse to change. But you're not going to fall for it. And you will go into yourself and you have the last one is you have the Hermit card upright. If they promise you, yes, I'm going to change, yes, I'm going to do this, yes, I'm going to do that, and I'm okay with the way you want things, and then they try to revert back into old ways, you'll just withdraw into yourself. I wonder why I'm not so amped for your reading. I'm amped about the changes that you're going and you being true to yourself, but you're in a very somber mood for the majority of this month. Looking into probably right around to about the 20th or even a little further into the month. Looking at your money. You have the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. People think that you have more money than you actually have. I don't know if that's you putting up a front like you do, but let's say you got $10, they think you have 1,000. Let's say you got 100, they're thinking you have 10,000. And they're wondering why you won't help them or why you won't give it to them. You're focused on your money and you're happy and you're content. There's no financial struggle and there's plenty of new beginnings. You're sleeping well at night. Minor holiday stresses, meaning you went a little bit over budget or something to that nature, but you're not actually stressed. I was telling somebody, you can't say that you are broke and stressing when all your bills are paid, all your wants are furnished, and you had an extra $3,000, but you spent it on vacations and clothing. That's not broke. That's poor decision making. Or not even poor decision making. That's decision making to where you didn't prioritize the way you thought you should. That's not necessarily broke. That's not what that means. That's a different kind of broke. Okay? So you're that kind of broke right now. So where you may not have what you want to have, but you have everything you need and most of your wants fulfilled. And other people see that and they're thinking to where you have 10 times more than you actually do and you should help them and you should give. And it's actually keeping them up at night and you're sleeping so good. Again, you're like, this is what I got. I told you I got $10. I ain't giving you $1. I might give you 10 cents because I need all 10 of my dollars for stuff for me. I I need to use 9.90 of my 10 on numero uno and my family. And they're like, that's not fair. And you're like, it absolutely is. And there's nothing wrong with that. The overall energy of your finances is listen. And the lady is wearing an amethyst. And she's listening to the universe. She's listening to herself. Somebody's trying to give you guidance and instructions regarding your finances. They're trying to give you a new beginning or tell you how to get a new beginning in your finances. And you have a lot of doubt, self-doubt. You don't know if you can do it. You can, but you have to believe you can. If you don't believe you can, you'll stop 79% of the way in, and then you won't, and you'll feel like you failed. But you only failed because you didn't continue on the path that you chose. You're content right now, and you could be blissful. Listen. Stop moving. Stop overthinking, and sit and listen to what God has to say. Spirit is speaking to you, and will be speaking to you throughout this month, but you have to go into a centered sense of self to hear it. Okay? I'm hearing that some of you need to define what you want. Your indecision is killing you. Make a decision about what you want. And Sagittarius aren't the most decisive people in the world, but you need to become a little bit more decisive right now. Not hard decisions like this is it and that's it and nothing else matters. No. Decisions, yes, I'm going to go left. And when I get to the middle of this road, I'm going to go right. And then I'm going to go 15 miles, and I'm going to see after that 15 miles where this road ends or where this road goes, and then you can decide something else, but you need to make a couple decisions. You need to be a couple of steps ahead, okay? So you need to make some decisions and stick with them. Like, there's a job you want, but you're not sure if you want it. So you applied for it, you've rescheduled the interview twice, and now the people don't know that you want it because you don't know that you want it. They were going to give it to you until you showed that indecision. Make the decision. You still may not get that one because you'll have to regain their trust. It might not even be a job. It might be a raise, or it might be a loan for a company. It might be a record deal. Make the decision and stick to it. Make 2 to 3 decisions after it for variance purposes so that you have a path to go on. Okay? And don't just haphazardly do it. Sit, go inward, and listen to what you really want. Not what other people want, what you actually want. Okay? Somebody specific, don't sell drugs, is not for you. Might not go to jail, but you ain't gonna make no money and you're gonna make some enemies. That game is not for you. It's not for you. JB, possibly. Your initials are JB and you're thinking about doing something illegal. Don't. Ain't the right choice for you. Personal growth. the Emperor, the Five of Cups, the Prince of Swords, and again with the Eight of Discs. Stop being petty. Your personal growth project is to stop being petty. Stop nitpicking if you're doing it. Sagittarius, stop nitpicking because you don't like the decision that someone else made, or they didn't make the decision that you would have made. Has nothing to do with you. It may affect you because there is a ripple effect in life, but not your decision to make. You can't. Your personal growth is to stop nitpicking, stop being petty, and understand that you can't change the actions of others, but you can change your response. Okay? You're like the king sitting on the throne who is torturing a villager or picking with a villager because his crop rows weren't straight. They weren't in the direction. You wanted the crops picked from left to right, and he picked them diagonally. So now he's in trouble. But did he pick the crops? Okay. Stop being petty. So the overall energy is choose your battles. Choose your battles. Everything is not a battle that needs to be fought. Some of you feel like someone lied to you over something small or minor, and they probably did. This isn't someone you're trying to spend the rest of your life anyway, so why make a huge deal about it? Let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. You're not their parent. If this is a work situation, you don't have to go home with them at night. They have to deal with themselves. You don't have to deal with them. So, overall, you're in control of your love situation. You're going to be extremely honest with someone or multiple people. And you're going to let it go where it may. Let the balls drop where they drop. And you're going to be okay with that. And you're not going to be disappointed either way. I do feel like some of you will be slightly disappointed with some people when they decide they're going to put up with your bullshit. If you're giving them bullshit and they're like, whatever, I'll just take it to be with you. You'll lose a lot of respect for them that way. So if you're the cross watcher, understand that that's not really what they want. They'll offer you shit instead of sugar, and if you take it, they'll know that's how you feel that you're worth. So cross watchers, be careful of that, okay? Let them know that you know what you're worth. So clearly some of you have some cross watchers. Finances. Listen to the divine. Make the plan. You have these dreams. You have these goals. Make the plan. See yourself successful. See yourself winning. Put you first. And honestly, some of you might want to calm down some of the rumors of how great you're doing. Don't showboat. Because if somebody is thinking about you hard enough and it's interfering with their sleep, you don't know what they'll do. You don't know how far they'll go to get what they think you have. You don't know what sabotage may lie ahead. So just be aware of that. And don't showboat. And listen. Make the plan. Accept the changes, because when the changes come, you'll already have a plan in place. Alter the plan as need be, but at least have a plan in mind, okay? Great. You're going to have to stop being petty with the people around you. You're going to have to choose your battles. All battles are not worth fighting. And cut out the negative emotions. Cut out that that need you have, some of you may have for control, that need to know everything, that need for people to do what you want them to do the way you want them to do it. You're going to have to let that go for your own sake, not for anyone else's. Just as a personal growth measure, and I see you being tested that way this month. So, my lovely, lovely, lovely Sagittarius, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Again, this is The Good Witch. Peace, blessings. And if you feel like you need a personal reading or you want to go more in depth into any of these things, go check out my site, thgoodwitch.com. You can schedule your own reading from the times that I'm available, okay? Check out the site anyway. Peace, thgoodwitch.com. Just like my name, THGOOD, witch. Peace, love, blessings.